What's up, fellas? Had a loyal patron supporter that wanted me to speak on, do I think 50-50 relationships can work? How I think of this, guys, it really just gonna depend on some things about the woman. And I'm gonna get into that right now, guys. Number one, guys, the woman's upbringing. Was she raised in a traditional household or a non-traditional household? So it's going to be hard to expect a woman that grew up in a traditional household, that's with the father being the primary breadwinner, to want to go 50-50 with you. You know what, guys? I'm going to be honest with you. I think 50-50 is an unfair question. When you hear guys say 50-50, I don't really think guys mean 50-50. I think guys mean like 75-25. I don't really think no guy actually means 50-50 as in we split everything. I think most guys think like, okay, if I pay the big bills, like say the rent or the mortgage and the car note if we have one, you could pay the smaller stuff. I don't actually think guys really mean 50-50, but I'll just stick to the question he asked me, right? But that's 50-50 is you really stretching it for any woman. Guys, I'm going to be honest with you. 50-50 would be hard to go unless the woman makes a good amount of money more than you. Then maybe 50-50 can work, because in that situation, she makes 250 and you make 75. Okay. But if you make 100 and she make 100, I'm just telling you, you asking for problems in that relationship. Okay, I'm telling you, you asking for issues in there. Even though y'all make the same amount of money, you be still better off going 75-25 just to keep her in that feminine energy, right? I'm just telling you, do the hell you want to do. You know what? Make it 75-25 her way, right? You want to play 25. Do the fuck you want to do. I'm just telling you biology, motherfucker. You can do the hell you want to do, all right? So, but getting back to my point, it's going to be hard if she saw her father pay all the bills. Now, here's the issue we have with women, right? They forget the other side of that coin, as in with traditionalism, right? They only speak on the father part of being traditional, but they don't forget about the mother submissiveness or the grandmother's submissiveness to grandpa. They forget all about that. They still want everything we do in this relationship. They want you to value their opinion and they want to have input into shit. But they forget mom and grandma, they let daddy lead. They let grandpa lead. So in the words of Marlo, you want it one way. You want it traditional on my end, but then on your end, you want to be non-traditional. You want to be a modern woman. But you don't want me to be a modern man. See, you can't have it both ways. So that's the issue I found with women, is that they want that traditionalism, but then they want to be modern when it gets down to who voicing an opinion in the household. Mama didn't have no opinion. Daddy paid the cost to be the boss. All right? And so that's just going to really boil down to, guys, her upbringing. A lot of the times as into what she saw. Now, I'm going to give y'all the caveat to that too also now. If she saw that traditionalism as in dad being too overbearing and having too much control, that can cause her to not want a traditional relationship. If the daddy was like, like I tell y'all guys not to be a dictator, right? So if she had a dad that pretty much just like, he had too much control in the relationship, right? Then that can cause her to not want to be that because she don't want that. So you have a lot of women these days that grew up in that type of household, and that's why they want to make their own money, because they saw how the father had too much control in the relationship. So it works both ways too. But by and large, if the daddy wasn't a dictator, like if mama, y'all guys go get what I'm saying. I don't want to say it, right? But some fathers took the shit too far, right? And the mama couldn't go nowhere. The mama couldn't do anything. Y'all guys get what I'm saying. Y'all had, I make the money, so just sit in the house, don't go nowhere, don't do nothing. So some women want their independence and not have to rely totally on a man. And so they don't want to put themselves in that position. But my issue with it is if the women want to work, but then don't want to contribute. And see, then therein lies an issue. So you want to have your own money, but not contribute. See, mama and grandma, they didn't work and dad made all the money. But these women these days, we both gonna work. I'm gonna have my money. You pay all the bills. That's some bullshit right there. That's some bullshit. All right, guys. So, like I said, guys, it's just gonna believe on her upbringing, right? She traditional, had a healthy relationship. She's gonna want that traditional. If she had a father that was too overbearing, she's probably gonna want to be non-traditional because she ain't gonna want you to control the relationship like that. Number 2, guys. This is going to you as far as a 50-50 relationship working. Are you okay with not having a submissive woman? See, now I'm going to throw it back to you as with Marlo. You want it one way, but it's the other way. And what I mean by that, guys, is you cannot get a submissive woman with her paying bills. It just doesn't work that way. Let me put it to you guys like this here as with a 50-50 relationship. Because he ain't asked me 75-25. He asked me 50-50, right? A woman can be submissive to a man who's paying the majority, 75-80% of the bills. I do believe a woman can be submissive in that situation, but that wasn't the question. The question was 50-50. Let me ask y'all guys something. Me and you start a business. We both got the same amount of money into this business. But you don't want me to have no input as in the decisions of that business. That ain't gonna work. So y'all guys gotta understand, a man's nature is to have a submissive woman that lets him lead. Guys, that is the best formula for a healthy relationship. A submissive woman and a man that's in his natural masculine essence to lead that relationship. When you start to get into that 50-50 bullshit, what you start to enter in is a shared leadership role. That doesn't work. You need a primary decision maker in that household. Now, I typically find 75-80% will give you that, not 50-50. So now you have to ask yourself, and this goes to you, are you okay with her having, like, it not being a complete leader on the team? Are you okay with that? Because I don't think those are happy relationships. Not on your end. I want to be that leader in the relationship. I want to be. So if y'all, like I told y'all guys, when I stayed in the basement, yes, when I fuck with girls, I still, paid for stuff, but they paid for stuff, but I paid for the majority. I would say 75-80% of it. Just so I can stay in that leadership role. Okay, guys? So I'm just putting that out there. That's something you got to ask yourself because you can't have it both ways. You can't ask a woman to go 50-50 and then you think you're going to come in here let your nuts hang in the house and I'm paying half the bills. It don't work that way. All right, guys? I would rather pay more. It costs to be the boss. I would rather pay more and be the leader in that relationship. That's me. You can do what the hell you want to do. Y'all can sit around there and goddamn draw straws, make decisions for all I fucking care. That's how I feel about it. Next, guys, the woman's expectations. The old bait and switch. So what you'll have is you'll have a lot of guys that be that alpha dominant at the beginning of a relationship. They that great provider, right? And then once they get monogamous and get in a relationship, well, now I'm gonna throw you the light bill. I'm gonna hand you that goddamn gas bill. It don't work that way, guys. If you guys want a 50-50 relationship, this shit has to be discussed from the onset, from the get-go. All right? So you need to bring this up at the beginning, right? So maybe you got to listen. If you just want to have sex and then bring it up, then that's whatever. But you can't bring this shit in 6 months down the road and expect now y'all exclusive And now you want to try to project, well, what you going to pay? It don't work that way. This shit, if you want a 50-50 relationship, bring it at the beginning so she know what to expect. Okay? I paid for this date, you pay for that date. You got to do it right then. Don't try to do the bait and switch where you did everything the first beginning of it and now you want to start handing her bills. It don't work that way. That's not going to work, guys. I promise you that. That's like a woman sucking your dick the first 6 months and then, I don't think I do that no more. That's not going to work. A lot of women do what, guys? Lose relationships or fuck up the relationship from what? Not maintaining their weight, cooking at the beginning, doing all these, 5-course, 8-course meals at the beginning of the relationship. A year into that motherfucker, you can't remember last time that motherfucker cooked. Kitchen stove got goddamn cobwebs on it. Don't barely get your head, goddamn beg for head on your birthday and shit like that. That's it. Father's Day and shit like that. A lot of people do this bait and switch shit. The main thing y'all got to understand about relationship is the same thing you do to get somebody is the same thing you got to do to keep them. Point blank, period. So don't start out as this 100% provider and then try to come with this 50-50 bullshit. If you're going to do that, lead with it. Next, guys, the man's and woman's SMV value. Guys, do not expect a woman who look better than you physically to go with you 50-50. That's not going to work. If you're a good-looking guy and you're dating a 7 or an 8, okay, fine. The woman might go 50-50 because she feel like, okay, But don't expect if you're a goddamn average at best guy and you done got this 8, 9, or 10 to sit there and go 50-50 with you on bills. That's not going to work, guys. That is not going to work. So all this is going to be in correlation to what your sexual market value is to hers. There has to be some compensation when you're going to deal with women who physically look better than you. It's just point blank period. That's just the way it is, guys. She looks better than you physically and you're going to be with her, then you're going to have to close that gap financially. Call it whatever the fuck you want to, guys. You know what? Y'all guys want to know what the fuck out here. I'm finna go on a rant right now, but I got to speak on it. I try not to rant on these things that much no more. But every now and then, I just get pissed off when I come to something. For the life of me, can somebody please tell me, why the fuck do women accept the dynamics in the sexual market value place, but men don't? And what I mean by that is, why do y'all guys have a hard issue with accepting that women like providers? It pisses me off when y'all guys feel like you're being slighted as a man. Why do money gotta matter in here? Guys, stop fighting fucking nature. Please. It pisses me off. Please stop fighting fucking nature. Please stop hating women for their natural essence. And if you're a woman watching this and you don't accept this, please stop hating men for our natural essence. We want to fuck. So you do not have to pull your fucking stupid ass tripod out in the gym, bent over, doing goddamn hamstring goddamn pull-ups or stiff leg deadlifts with a camera trying to catch somebody staring at your ass. Bitch, we gonna look at your goddamn ass. Men, women are hardwired to want a fucking provider. Get over it. Does not make you a fucking beta male. It does not make you a fucking simp. Stop listening to these dating coaches who never show no fucking receipts, have never showed a fucking receipt, sit around and try to tell you you're a beta male because you have to use money. You're leading with your wallet. Get over this bullshit. I'm sick of it. I talked about this shit 7 years ago and I'm still having to talk about it because these damn stupid ass dating coaches on YouTube sit around and spread this bullshit to y'all that tell you, oh, the lead with your wallet, this, that, and the other. How the fuck this shit goes on in the animal kingdom? The lion literally, the wolves, the lions, all these they literally sit and they fight as in the woman, and they get the alpha gets all the pussy because he shows all the other lions, I can protect you the best. Get over it. Out there in the wild and shit like that, it's not about who has the most money and stuff. It's about who's the biggest, baddest motherfucker that can protect you. So that's who gets all the fucking pussy. In the real world, we not animals out in the middle of the wilderness. In the real world, it's about who can protect you with the resources, as in who can keep a fucking roof over your head. I don't see gorillas running around and apes running around and fucking lions running around talking, oh, why do I gotta protect her? Man, y'all sons of bitches get on my fucking nerves. Get over it. Women like a provider. In the animal kingdom, it's translated a little bit different. It's a little bit more about protection, but it's still there. In the animal kingdom, the alpha, the one who got all the pussy, was the biggest, strongest motherfucker that whoop everybody's ass. And he the one get all the motherfucking pussy. In the real world, the motherfucker is still some of that dynamic. It's still some of that dynamic. That's why you see the Pookie and Ray Ray shit. But it's still some of that dynamic. But for us law-abiding citizens, and you still need to be a protector, don't get me wrong, but it's not expressly on that. It's more about who got the resources. Y'all guys got to get out of this high school bullshit where women were about looks. You big grown-ass 35-year-old man running around here talking about some grown-ass motherfucking men thinking grown-ass women gonna be on some goddamn charisma. I'll put my foot in your charisma ass. You sons of bitches, big grown-ass women running around here got bills to pay, and you running your ass with that high school bullshit talking about some goddamn swag and charisma. I'll swag my foot in you motherfuckers' asses. I'm tired of this shit. Get over it. You can just leave with the wallet. The money don't matter. Bullshit. It does matter. It's going to forever matter. Big bank take little bank. Damn. I can't believe I'm still in 2024 and I still have to have this conversation with grown-ass men who still living in fucking high school and college where bitches was fucking off who goddamn had the cutest smile. Bitch, that shit don't matter no more. Big grown ass. Running your 25-year-old ass running around here with that damn college shit. That damn high school shit. I used to fuck all the dimes. Get over them the old days. Where you at now? You dealing with grown-ass women with grown-ass bills. Shit. Women understand this and they grasp this, and men just seem to want to be on, I want a woman that loves. Listen, you don't see fat women running around expecting the world off of what social media has made them delusional. Y'all want to know why? Y'all want to know why? Because you got guys that done simp with them. That's why. When y'all see fat girls on social media talking that shit, I want a high value man, why y'all think that is? Check they fat ass DMs. Go over there and, y'all guys think I'm lying. Dude, try this. I already tried it just to see. Go try to find like a slightly overweight woman, 250 or something. Now I ain't gonna crazy, but like 250, right? 260, right? Create a fake profile on Hinge or something. And see how many DMs, and you wondering why that fat bitch running around talking about something, I want a high value man. That's because simps will fuck any goddamn thing. Simps will goddamn compliment any damn thing. But you don't see women as they understand that a great Lord of what I bring is my beauty. They understand that, but men, like they get butthurt when women are not, oh, she should like me for me. You know what? I'm gonna move on. Y'all guys just do what you want to fucking do. If you wanna date hot chicks, guys, date women that look physically out of your league. It's gonna have to be some financial compensation though. I'm sorry, man. Yeah, y'all guys can't deal with reality. Y'all can't deal with real world. This is biology 101. I just don't, woo boy, men ain't even men no more these days. This should be elementary, but if I know, and I'm not talking to all you guys, 97% of you guys watching this right now are going to 100% AMS. You right. It's going to be 3% of guys who going, that's the beta myth. Next, guys, her work ethic. A lot of women work to pay their bills because they have to, but they can't wait to meet or want a guy that can still provide their lifestyle and not work. In other words, they still got bills to pay, so they go do it. But most women's dream is to meet that provider that makes enough that she don't have to work no more. So if you got a woman that don't have a great work ethic or don't like working, right, pretty much hasn't got on her purpose yet, hasn't found her purpose yet, I can almost guarantee you a 50-50 relationship is not going to work if she's one of those women who just don't like working. I'm just going to tell you like that right there, guys. A lot of women can't wait to get a man that they can pay all the bills and they just be a house mom or a housewife or whatever, guys. So it's just a lot going to be dependent on her work ethic. All right, guys. So to sum it all up, my opinion on a 50-50 relationship, I don't think they can work. I don't think it works for you either. I think a man's natural essence is to lead the household. So I think from your perspective, it don't work. I do think 75-25 can work though. All right, I'll get back with you guys later.